Alright, so welcome back to another video. We're going to be covering a money get rich quick scheme in GT7. Even though there is a patch coming out sooner or later, early April, like first week of April, something like that. You're probably going to want this still because it's pretty useful. So I'm going to have gameplay covering up most of it, and then the core will be showing you how to do it. I'll be explaining it as I go as well. So first what you're going to have to go is you're going to have to have million credits if you want to do this. You're going to have to go to Dodge for the Brand Central. They're going to have to buy the SRT Tomahawk SVGT, the red one. You're going to want the brake discs, so you have better braking. Fully customizable suspension. Fully customizable computer. Fully customizable LSD. And I'm going to look through some of these. Oh yeah, sports memes, I think that this comes with that. But buy that if... Oh yeah, also racing softs. And that's all. Look at this menu for the torque. They are changed. I don't remember the exact numbers, so this is just look at my screen here. I'll leave it up for a bit frozen. Look for all these compatible tunes. And there's nothing on these 2 pages. So these 2 pages, just look for anything that's been changed from the default and equip those. Make sure to equip your racing soft tires. Next, you want to go to World Circuit. So this is where it's going to get interesting because there's 2 different methods you could use. And they both seem to be viable with a about $750,000 an hour price out. So you've got 2 options here. You go to the Trial Mountain Cup. You got to try if you want to win, you have to do Trial Mountain 2 laps for regular cycle and then reverse. Try and get the clean race bonus for 30 grand. There's no PP limit, so you can use the Tomahawk. The suggested is 600, but yeah, you can just break the system with 982. And that gives you, well, again, 30 grand for 2 races, so that's 60 grand right there. And then I think it's a, doesn't say here, but I'm pretty sure it was a 40 grand for winning first place, so that's 90 grand. Wait, no, that's 100 grand, I'm dumb. And you could do that a bunch of times. Or you could do the Pan American Championship, where you just completely skip these 2 and you constantly do Blue Main Speedway because it's 35 grand a win. But if you get the clean race bonus, it's 52 grand. And this race takes you 3.5 minutes, maybe, that race. Well, Trial Mountain one altogether, doing all long times in, through the sitting of long times and doing both races to get 100 grand or whatever it was. That takes you about 8.5 minutes. But the Pan American one, with the only doing the Blue Moon and then exiting the championship, that gives you 52 grand at a time. So on the screen, now I should be loading into it, or at least doing it right now. So this is where it's going to get kind of annoying with loading times. This is probably going to work better if you're on PS4 Pro or PS5. Because we're not seeing the horrendous loading times. Right now, we're going to be timing ourselves the second we start the race, but you can also just count these times here of loading screens and see how long it takes me to get this done. I'm not going to show up Trial Mountain, but that is also an option you can do. Alright. 18:55 the time. Also, make sure to look at the bottom clock near the grip meter. You can see how long the race takes itself. I'm in the bad. No. Make sure to always get the clean race bonus, though. As you can see, this lap is pretty broken. Alrighty, we're at 20 seconds, and we're almost done with the lap. Just be careful, you're gonna have to deal with these guys lapping. "36 seconds. Probably gonna be less than that with this one now. But yeah, make sure you always try and keep off the walls and avoid people. Just go slow if you want to. It doesn't always have to be max power down the straights here. If you hit one person good enough, that's a clean race bonus out the window. You're only making 35 grand, not 50. Just take your time, keep it easy on the throttle and the brakes. And you should be good. Because if you get like halfway through the race and you wreck, that's like 20 grand out the window. That's already a restart for me, because I don't like making that little money. But since the patch is not guaranteed to come out for at least another week and a half, 2 weeks, I might as well get this out here. I almost hit that guy. That would have been my race ended. They don't move out the way, even if there's a blue flag, so... I don't know, you guys just saw that, he braked. Pretty dumb. Never go on the inside either, they will trap you in like that, case in point. You will get trapped in that pack. Always use the outside lane. Look at the time right now, 1:53, and we're over halfway through the race right now. Oh my god, solos don't pull down on me. You can afford to tap the people and walls very slightly. If you hit it lightly enough, it doesn't count. But if you hit it enough times lightly, it does still count as not clean race bonus. If you hit hard enough on the first try, you're already out the window first try, so don't even bother. No wall riding is allowed, unfortunately, now. But honestly, wall riding probably slower in these cars since how fast the lap times are. 2.5 minutes, and we're 1.5 laps out left. No fuel and tire wear, so you're fine. On grip. Final lap here. So this race is about to be a 3 minute and 25 seconds, 30-second race. At most. But this round I'm gonna want to take careful because these AI are unpredictable. Okay, now we're fine. Always at the outside, don't risk that, honestly. The AI can pull on you anytime. There we go, now I gotta sit through this tiny cutscene here. $52 grand. Sit through here, there's 52 grand with the clean race bonus. And that is $52,000 more dollars in your bank account. But here's where it gets bad. This is where the strat might go out the window. Unlike GT6, 'cause, the last actual installment in the series, you could exit the championship at any time. Now you have to go to race 2. You can't go exit the championship. So now I gotta sit through the loading screen for race 2, sit through the loading screen after exiting, and then sit through the loading screen to get back into race 1, and then restart the process, rinse and repeat. And if you were timing this in any way, shape, or form besides the 3-minute race by itself, you can tell that this is still kind of lengthy with loading times. Especially if you're on PS4 like me, just regular one. So if we include maybe a 30-second load time at the beginning, we're up to maybe 4 minutes, so now you want to exit. Maybe 4.5 minutes right now, 5 almost. That's still 3 minutes shorter than what you're making at Trial Mountain, and you're making more, technically, per race. Then you want to scroll over here and go back in, and then you're entered in, and you gotta rinse and repeat the whole sequence again. Trial Mountain is kind of the same. It's not as fun for me because the track is more challenging. You know, this is you can kind of like grind this AFK in a way. Like you can barely think while racing on the Pan American one. Whereas Trial Mountain, you actually gotta think and like, because like these AI will not like get out of your way. And same with the walls, that it's a really tighter track around certain corners. So if mine, I go with Pan American with the Blue Moon and just keep restarting there, but this is also an option for you if you want to. But hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next video.